I'll react if I had to. Put some things in the past too, and don't let them distract you, but react if you have to. I'll react if I had to. Put some things in the past too, and don't let them distract you, but react if you have to. Yeah. React if you have to. Yeah.
Don't know the time, yeah. Just know that I'm, one of a kind, yeah. What's on your mind, yeah. Well, hard to find, yeah. Beautiful mind, yeah. Still in my prime, yeah. Just know that I'm here. Too many nights, yeah. Not feeling right, yeah. Too many nights, yeah. Not feeling right, yeah. I can't be still inside, still inside, still inside. I can't be still inside, still inside, still inside. Too many nights, yeah. Not feeling right, yeah. Too many nights, yeah. Not feeling right, yeah. I can't be still inside, still inside, still inside. I can't be still inside, still inside. It's not insomnia, really. I'm not a zombie, a thriller. I'm moving calmly but iller. Not playing party or tiller. I ain't been partying either, but at the Garden of Eden, just drinking water and eating. It's probably not what you're thinking. But
Let's get it. Let me know if that music's too loud for you, because no matter how much I turn it down, it still looks like it's crying. I don't know why that is. I'll eventually get better at streaming, I promise. This might take some time. Alright, so I'm back to streaming Fish, Piker, Hasan's dog, and Hasan's in the portrait as well. If you look close, he's actually taking the picture. So, tactically, it's a Hasan portrait as well. Alright. So I'm going back to hair light on my machine. I'll try to set it up so you guys can see what I'm picking. So hair light. Just going to finish this area here. Make sure that pen tip needs to be cleaned a bit. Beautiful. It does have a slight curve in it, so I'm just going to turn it off to get rid of that curve. Because you don't want to work with a bent knife. I'm not gonna lie though, those eyes, mint. Look at that. I just turned it off. I can already touch the blade. Love this wood burner. So I'm using a razor tip P88. Best wood burner in the world. Literally.
Show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Hey, show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Hey,
Gonna go right darken it just a smidge. I might turn it up. Maybe to 500.
Show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Yeah. Just know I've been popping since Dr. J's a chronic. Love all my hoes exotic. The back shots and she ride it. Hey, I go for that gusto. Losing ain't an option. Check a bag and make deposits and deposits and deposits. Hey, you see me shining. Just know I've been grinding. J's is too exclusive. One-on-one, you'll never find it. I love this LA weather. Car start over buttons. You think you cannot flex me? You gon' have to. Hey, show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Hey, show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Show me some.
So it goes right down to that line.
Girl, you see me shining. 24s on that Cayenne when we ride. Hey, now show me some. Show me some. Hey, show me some. Hey, show me some. Yeah, you know who I be, bottle popper on the beach. But I go by Elijah and I'm always by the profit. Hey, the team hungry.
Gonna switch out my pen real quick too. I'm using a thicker line pen, but I actually need my thinner line pen. Check out what I made, Joe. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a genius. Super duper genius. Look at that, yo. That's fire. I didn't make it. I had it. But I'm using it for genius intent, so that makes me wicked smart. awesome. Alright, better pen. I was using a work pen before. So I got my glasses on too. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just going a tad bit lighter or darker, sorry, and I'm just going to fill in these spots.
Get out my way, I need space to get the fake off. Get out my way, I need space, I'm about to take off. Get out my way, yeah, the frequency been way up, way up. Get out my way,
What the hell?
easy, it's a layup.
It's free, Jay. It's free music is what I'm listening to. It's free music. I'm allowed. I'm allowed to listen to free music. It's free, Jay. Jay. It's free.
I've been a rebel since Lego and friends. I gotta make it and spin. I set the trend, king of the fall. Home with the winter, by spring I'll be gone. I don't be putting it all on the ground, so they never know what the hell I'll be on my way. I need space to get
It's a little bit up here, it's a little bit darker. Hi, myself.
I was just a little bitty boy with hopes and dreams. Then those hopes they manifested to nobody dope as me. Hoop dreams, rap wars, it's pop culture, that's gorgeous. Skywalker, that force is quite strong. That I'm
Alright,
born.
so let's start doing this side.
Cornball clout chaser claiming rap. You the reason why I left. I got bored, I'll take it back. Y'all asleep, you taking naps while I'm busy.
So right here, it's like there's like a big blend line of dark, but then right on the other side of this, which are gonna make it a bit darker. Yeah, freeze right good, right? Hi, Jess. I'm gonna turn this down just a smidge down to 485. I gotta fill all this in. You can use a torch, but you're not going to get good detail out of it. It's just a way of filling in the color, right? But yeah, you can. Like for my snake picture, I used it just to burn the outside edges. There's no way I'd be able to do this shit with a torch. It looks like he's crying. Oh, give me time, yo. He doesn't have the rest of his face. I may have to turn it up a little bit. Let him get definitive line and just kind of getting them merged. He's not crying. He's super happy right now.
Yeah, let's go.
And it's hippity hoppity, so that's cool, right? Hippity hoppity music.
I can do all things. Yeah, I can do all things. Yeah, we came a long way. That's what the song say. And I can do all things. I can do all
Hippity hoppity.
I can do all things. Yeah. I'm not afraid of the moment. I'm not afraid I can't hold it. I gotta show them.
Is the music loud?
I gotta do it for Kobe. Lately I'm zoning. Lately I know
It
I'm
shouldn't be
going.
loud.
Taking whatever controllers. Show me opponents. Show me opponents. I got a gift and I'm starting to own it. Yeah, we and I can do all things, and I can do all things.
Is it?
And I can do all things, yeah, yeah. We came a long way, and that's what the song say. And I can do all things, I can do all
Is that better? Should be better.
things, yeah, yeah. We came a
Yeah, yeah. What's going on, Brad?
and I can do all things, I can do all things, I can do all things, yeah, yeah.
How's Jenny? Doing good, I hope.
Shout to the people that made me. I'm from the 80s. I don't think mumbling wavy. I grew up like on a Jay-Z. Maybe I'm crazy. I ain't been wondering lately. Feel like it's there for the taking. Feel like I'm due with the changes. Know who I am, and that's the most dangerous statement. Yeah, yeah. We can
Yeah, yeah.
and that's what the song say. And I can do all things. I can do all things. Yeah, I can do all things.
Yeah, yeah.
Came a long way.
Yeah, yeah.
Say, and I can do all things. I can do all things. I can do all things. Yeah,
And you can do a lot of things, but shutting the fuck up is not one of them.
do all things.
Next. Oh man, this thing had a fucking ton of gray on it. What's that about? Maybe that's why it's merging. It's not a lot of sharp line. We're gonna fix that. We gonna fix it. Ooh, pretty. Look at that. That all came off of that. That whole area right there. No wonder it's like smudging and shit. Oh, let's go. That's what I wanted right there. Should have figured that out sooner. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so excited about the sharp knife. Hell yeah. Makes such a big difference, though. This free music's dope. Did I use that word right? Oh, these glasses, like, they're not sitting on my face. They're not sitting on my face. Oh, that's funny. I don't care who you are. It always says I have somebody watching on Twitch, but you never see them, you know? Alright, so this line here, that comes there. It's a little dark, so we gotta get all up in here for a minute. Gotta get in there. And then it draws down a little bit. Where's my original? Where's my print? Oh yeah. Okay, so that's just like that's why I made it like that. It's just like a blend line. So this side's a little bit darker. And then the other side is lighter. I hope I get his address though. So I'm actually making this for a Twitch streamer. I've seen a bunch of his shows, but Jesse's like a diehard fan. And then my wife says, do it. I say, aight. Get her done. Soon I gotta take it off 500 though. Yeah, this line's just kind of there. What? What's up, Ghost? You're the one viewer on Twitch. I figured it was you, but you didn't pop up yet, buddy. But I figured it was you, bud. So I'm doing this picture for Hasan Piker. Now, if you look at the title... Oh, I have 2 on Twitch now? Get out. Now I'm infamous. So... I'm making this for Hasan Piker. I don't know how I'm going to get it to him, or how I'm even going to go about getting the address to get it to him unless he sends it to me, which I'm hoping eventually happens once it really starts looking like his dog. Excuse me. But if you look at the title, Adam, says, I'm doing a portrait of Fish and Hasan Piker. So... the reason I titled it that, are you curious? Yes, of course you're curious. I'll show you why. I'll try to hold it, you know, good enough. In the right eye. I'm going to try to, maybe I can zoom in and like, fix it this way. And move this light a little bit because it's stupid. Alright, you have to mess with this a little bit. Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty clear, right, for you guys? Okay, so if you look at this eye, it's a little bit distorted, but you see those 3 light dots, right? That's actually Hasan's monitors in his room. This, right beneath my pinky, that little square, is him holding up his phone in the reflection. It's actually a lot clearer when you're looking at the wood burning instead of that. So you can actually see him taking a picture of the dog, and you can see his 3 monitors that he's got lined up at his desk. That's why it's titled Hasan's portrait, which also over here you can see too, but it's just a different angle, so it's a different light source. But you can see him physically taking a picture of the dog. That's the plan, fam. Alright, you change that light because it's legit blinding me right now. Alright, so like I said, hopefully I can actually get it to him. I couldn't even tell you where he lives. Jesse probably knows everything about him. Probably knows his email address, his height, shoe size. But I said that, you know, I'd like to stream some, like actually I was going to do his portrait, like a people portrait. And Jesse's like, no man, he loves his dog. And she said, you're so good with dogs. So I was like, alright. Well, let's get her done. Alright, so this bold area right here. So this is where the nose kind of starts doing its forming, right? So this is actually a little bit darker through here. So I'm just going to turn up the heat. But I need to maintain like the dark light ratio. Okay. So I'm just going to be kind of going through. And make it a little choppy-ish. I just got to make sure I know the hair pattern. So it looks like for the most part it's kind of straight up and down with a couple flakes going across. So So I'm just gonna go through. Gotta make sure my knife's clean because those lines need to be super sharp. Alright. So it's like a blended. I'm not gonna lie, the music is not. I mean, I appreciate it that it's free and everything. But give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna see if I can change this up a little bit. Alright, let's see what I can do. Let's see what other options we have for music. Dubstep? No. Ambient sound scrapes? Actually, I don't like ambient music. Some people don't like it, but it depends how bad it is, right? Alright, we're gonna try some ambient. I'm gonna turn that shit way down. Alright, bro. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Ow. Dang. That first note almost ripped my face off. Crazy. Alright. So I'm just trying to modify this coloration so it's kind of like a blend of these two. So because it's meant to be a little bit darker, but not as light as this, right? It's just finding that even tempo between it. Now going through and smoothing over the hair areas. Isn't so bad. I like it. I'm sorry. Somebody just needs to like legit make me some music. So there's one that I really want, but it's pro and it costs me like $4 a month. How much is, let me see if I can get pro. Maybe it's included in what I already have. Alright, let's see. We'll put it under this one. Well, that didn't work. Damn. What? Nope. I'm using the free stuff, yo. Because, nope. I ain't paying that much. Hell no. Not for stuff I already have anyway. I won't do it. I won't do it. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. We'll get some tunes going so we can move on and get to burning. What's lo-fi? What would that be? Let's try that out, guys. Chill. Right? I like chill music. The bass. Alright, we'll try messing with this one. Alright, Fish, let's get you some more face, bud. Hard to recognize who you are right now. I get it. Let's listen to music and chill. Over here too, it's got a very like darkish edge. It's not that dark at all, but it just shows that this hair and this hair of the nose have a breakdown. Maybe I'll turn it down so you guys can see. I'll turn it down. Turn it around so you guys can see. Fill it in anyway. What I usually do, I'll go in and lighten these little squares a little bit more because I constantly have to wipe off the ashes, or at least that's the illusion that I try to tell myself because it's a force of habit at this point. And before I ever do get a chance to send it off to them, I'll make sure I'll do that. And I'll put it back. I usually attach a letter with dog portraits, be like if it's unstained or untreated, which I'm not sure if I'm going to do yet. I'll tell them don't touch this. Take away the white. You want that in there forever. Sometimes I'll even use color. I was telling another friend of mine that I was doing this. He's like, how do you know you'll even want it? You never owned a dog in your damn life, have you? Like, anybody that has a dog would absolutely love to have a pet portrait of their dog. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. My number one seller is dog portraits. Let's try to go a little bit darker with it. I don't want to turn up the temperature. I'm just gonna like. No, it wasn't you. It was somebody else at the market. No, but people that have had dogs, if they need something, especially if you're a dog person, like Hasan is. He's a big time dog person. Like I got this picture from his Instagram. I hope he doesn't want to use it. You know, this is going down like that. So I end up putting like 25-30 hours into this piece. Oh yeah, you know that Halloween thing we're doing? Adam, you should vote for us. If you go to Quinny West, it's called the Boo Tour. YouTube Brad and Jenny. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it. So, especially if you can bring the kids out. Even for you, Adam, you want to go for a drive and check it out, man. It's going to be a short walkthrough, but it's awesome. But right now we're winning the Boo Tour. We have 38 votes, and the other house, which is right around the corner, which isn't nearly even close to as good as ours. Like, we have a whole walkthrough. So what, I guess I should explain what Boo Tour is first, huh? So it's basically all the addresses in the city that have decorated for Halloween, and the objective is Scary's house wins, right? But like my neighbor Jay and Rebecca, they do a haunted walkthrough. Adam, I know you know. I'm not sure if Brad knows too well, but literally, Like, they have their whole front yard decorated. We're raising money for the food bank. We're raising food for the food bank. We're up to $279, which is pretty good because we haven't had a whole lot of people. The music is loud. On my end, it looks like I have it turned down to like nothing. Is this any better? Can you still hear the music? Oh, there it is. That's better, right? Right now? That's what it is right there. Yeah, much better. Okay, that's what it was. My bad. I was turning down the wrong avenue. But yeah, right now we're at about $279 for the food bank. Not to mention like probably half a truck full of food. And Jay's been going all out too. Like every time he goes to the store, he'll see like what's the word I'm looking for? He's seen stovetop on for like 89 cents a box, and he bought like 4 cases of it so he can donate it. So that's cool. That's good to help the local food bank. I even thought for my channel it'd be a good idea to like go around and do pictures of like celebrities and YouTubers and stuff like that, and like pictures of their animals or portraits, and then send it to them. And if anybody wants to pay, yeah, I know I'm at 7. But if anybody wants to pay, they can make a donation to the food bank. You know, and then if I get super famous, then they can buy up like fucking caviar at the food bank. Come on in, we got caviar. It's great. Try it. S-Card Go. Discount. So I got that color down pretty good. Now here's where it gets a little bit more interesting. So, yeah, I got to change this around because I got to get dark to light. Sorry, I know you guys probably can't see it too great right now, but once I move my hand, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. It's just a very thin line of dark right there. Yeah, it's a slow process. But the way I look at it, it's like, you know, even just doing Hasan's dog, like, he even mentions it. Like, I don't care about subscribers and stuff like that. I just like the idea of more people seeing my work, which is good. Right? So if he ever sees it, that'll be awesome. And I work very hard on these pieces, so. I never even thought. I never changed this back, did I? That looks good there. Okay. This is actually quite dark here. Like, trying to find the exact temperature of the dark is not always easy. I'm going to try turning up this one up to 560, then I can drop it down. By the way, dude, this new wood burner is absolutely unbelievable. Like how well it holds the current temperature that you have it set at. Like I'm burning pretty black and I'm only at 560. It goes up to, that's, so the 560 is, how many Celsius that's at? On the Duke. Yeah, he turned all right. I feel like I messed up his eyes a little bit, so I wasn't too pleased with that, but overall I think the performance was alright. So you'll see like a lot of ticks and stuff like that. So if they're in here, that means that that specific area is meant to be black. I don't even know if you guys can see those little ticks, but they're there. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the pen a little bit. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna try 525 or 530. Cause this like whole area up here on both sides. I like doing the hardest parts first because I feel like that'll, once I capture those, the rest of the picture is pretty much gravy at that point. And I have to make sure I'm getting the hair patterns down, like the angles, to which paper was stuck to my arm. So I'll be cleaning the knife off a lot. Actually, just probably keep it up here. Actually, I'll probably use the paper. I was hearing that ticking sound from the music, and I thought it was my wood burner. I was gonna freak for a minute. It's like I just bought this. So it kind of curves right here, like that. Well, that song ended abruptly, didn't it? It was like boom. So I'm going to fill in this area because I got the angle on it already, and then I'm going to go up and just work on this corner. Because this corner's got like light hair and dark hair. So it'll take a little bit more focus. Yeah, this piece is going to take a long time. So what I've been doing is I wood burn my custom orders in the mornings because I'm usually up at like 6-ish, right? And the rest of the orders I do, or the custom orders I do in the morning, and Jesus, can't even talk. And then the streaming pictures or whatever I want to make, I'm doing at night and then working all day. Something like that, yeah. There's going to be some darker areas through this. We're going to go back in and touch it up just to make it look more black. Yeah, that's why I did the eyes too first. Like the eyes took hour and 20 minutes just for the two eyes. I didn't realize the two right in here is a lot darker. Right beside his eye, bleeding up kinda. So I'll have to go back in and change that too. And it's weird too, like the hair pattern here is kind of all over the place. It's kind of just like so it's kind of hard to mimic. I hate music that starts like this. I feel like I'm listening to that League of Legends music that they play every once in a while on the homepage. It's like, oh god, it's happening. Sorry, I'm just mapping. So right in here, there's like 3 kind of dark line areas. And I have to like look straight at it. Yeah, I feel like it's Seraphine singing, you know? Holding her microphone. Alright. I think I got it. Glasses back down. I actually was looking on Amazon while I was working. And I would love to find, because right now I'm wearing these glasses. Right, just your standard. And I have like 3 or 4 of these different ones that I can put on. But it's like, these ones are good. So if I show you on the camera, right, you can see that there's clearly a boost from them, right? Hold on, there we go. But if I put on like the next depth, like increaser, I guess like the ×3 strength, it's like it goes from like, you know, moderate to like I'm looking right here. And it's so weird. So I find myself having to lean back more in order to see, so I don't really like that. But I'd love to get like almost digital, so that I can just turn them up and turn them down almost like a camera. That would be absolutely awesome. We're gonna turn the angle on this just to give myself a little bit more workspace. But I don't even know if they have like digital glasses like that. And they're probably expensive as shit. But they would be absolutely amazing, so you can zoom right into one very close section. Like this helps, like my knife blade is like double this size. I have another one that's a magnifying glass, it's like the size of half a fish's face. And it's absolutely amazing because I can sit back and do it. But it's just, you have to wear it like a necklace, like it's got a couple like ropes hanging off of it. And it's just constantly in the way, and it kind of sucks, but like the focus portion of it's amazing. I'm just rambling. When people don't talk too much, I just talk to myself, so that's on you, not on me. Just saying. It's all your faults. So this darkish area kind of goes out to here, and it kind of indents a little bit, which you can tell by right here by this little hair, and then out, down, like it's got a loop that ends right here, comes around here, goes out, comes around here, and then back up. You know what, maybe I'll try the 5 times or whatever magnification if I can find this some bitch. I honestly don't know where it is. I move around shit so much on my desk that it's near impossible for me to find and keep one thing. So I'm gonna quit looking for it because I'm streaming. Maybe I'll find it later. Sorry, I know you guys were excited about the extra class. Yeah, but yeah. This is like the most Twitch streamers I ever had watching me, too. Facebook once in a while I get a bunch, but usually not on Twitch. I got an idea real quick. I'm gonna share the link to Hasan on Twitch, just let him know I'm doing it. Or Twitter, what did I say, Twitch? What is it at? There he is. I can't believe I spelled burning wrong. You would think after all these years I'd know how to... I almost sent the link to his channel. That would have been smart. What an idiot I am. I wouldn't have been smart at all, huh? Not the most clever guy in the world. You'll see that the more you watch me, if you keep watching. I'm telling you, I'm so stupid sometimes. I just did, like, you know, you right click and do a spell check. I did that on a small A. So stupid. Here, I'll make it look professional and write the word "and" address. Huh? $20, Adam? Says nobody ever sees it. What do you think? And you can't look. Want to bet? You know what? At least I tried, Adam. Alright. Sorry, fish. Fish. Alright. So I'm just going to go through. I want to make sure I don't have any hot spots. So I just burn out what I got. No, well, hopefully someday I get an address. I'd love to send this to him. Like I said, I like him. I think he's a funny guy. I like his politics. I agree with almost everything he says. Not everything I wouldn't say, but Jesse absolutely loves him. I can't tell you how many times she's been sick. And I heard half of eating chip. I can't tell you how many times she's been sick. And I just hear her laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing? She's like, oh my God, it's not so funny. And this was long before he was almost infamous at this point. He was talking about being like Howard Stern earlier, and I agree with him. I do agree that he's like Howard Stern for the internet. So it's a little bit darker through here. Not a ton, but enough to make a couple of changes. Right there. That's the color I want. It's like not even a ½ inch by a ½ inch, but that's absolutely the color I want right there. Now if I can just drag that color out, that'd be amazing. It's kind of like a merge between the two colors, if you will. Where it's not like, I just got lucky. I wouldn't be able to copy this again. Guaranteed I wouldn't. It's weird how woodburning works like that, but it's the absolute truth. It's just like, I think it's just because I'm cross hatching the areas I was working on before. So I'm burning the hair this way, and then I'm burning it across this way, right? But it's actually giving me almost exactly what I need from it, so that was just pure luck. Yeah, I got so lucky there. So lucky. So you can actually, it's weird, like I can see the line that I created, but the only problem is though is that there should be, that I don't see, because this line goes up, that's the light fur that's on, oops, this side of his face, right? So, yeah, you just see that. So right here, that's this light line, that's the darker area, that part here is here, and obviously that part's here, and I have to darken a little bit more there. Right here, I'm missing this part, so right around here, it's actually just slightly darker, and that's what's throwing me off my game right there. So I'm gonna fill this in accordingly, and then I'm gonna have to go in and just lightly shade that in a little bit, because it's just a little bit darker than what I can actually see it. Yeah, I'll go with that. So I'm gonna tilt them on the side a little bit. Get rid of those hot parts. And the hair absolutely curls around like this too. It's almost like it engulfs that spot. Sorry, fish. I'm just putting you over there for a minute, buddy. Like it does, it almost looks like it just wraps right around this part here. Adam, do me a favor. Write down 5:30 in chat. Please and thank you. Thank you. That's the temperature I have it at, so I don't lose that. Like this thatching thing is like ridiculously accurate to the color it should be. And I don't want to lose that color, so I know if I turn it back to 5:30, I can achieve it again. And seeing how it's not too many people talking, I'll be able to see that for a while. There's a little bit more of it up there too. Because straight up, I got lucky on that one. 100%. Like, it's that color there. If I actually showed you a picture of the dog, that is literally the spot on color of that section of his eye. So that's, to get a spot on color like that, barely ever happens. You always just try to get as close as you can. Like I said, this area here, the hair kind of just goes every which way. A couple darker hairs in there. Is that the bump? No, that's the bump. So that could actually be darker. Okay, so there's the bump. It's coming down. I just don't want to pull out the darkness way too far. So I'm going to go about to that line, I think, for this current coloring. Starts to lighten right about this area. So I just do a couple dark patches through it. And then this part here is a little bit thicker. And now it's time for a sip of coffee. But I do like, though, I still have to make that a little bit darker, not too bad, but you can already see the in-depth where, like, it looks like it's, like, almost going down into the eye socket, if you will, like that's the eye. It's like it's drawn into it. And once I make this side even darker, you'll see it a lot better. So that's darker there all the way out. Okay. What's the fur pattern doing? So now it's kind of going down. So I have to make it look like the hairs are curling in. Just to change the path they were on. Because if you just go like a cross patch, it'll give you the wrong... I don't even know what the word would be. I guess it would be what's the word? I don't even know what the word would be. It looked like shit. That's the best word I can choose, I think. I've actually done a lot of wood burnings of this type of dog before. Well, this dog it's a beautiful dog. This part here should be a little bit more rounded. Not by much. Just got the appearance of being a little bit. I'm gonna turn this down. See, now I got my 530 remembered. This one? Oh, fuck. A while. I'm trying to make this one super ultra realistic, so My guess, 30 hours. Give or take. I don't think I put up a video for my last stream, but I'm curious how long I already worked on it. I think it was around hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. I don't remember looking before I closed up the stream, so I would like to keep track. Some new thing I want to start doing too with my wood burning is I'm going to keep track of how many hours and then write it on the back of the piece. So let's say if this takes 30 hours on the back of it, I'll sign 30 hours completed. Now if I remember to do that, then yeah, it's super smart. But if my problem is that I always have a good idea and I don't follow through with them, so I need to start doing that. Because people always ask me, like, all the time, oh, how long did this take you? How long did this take you? And I figured if it's a piece that I'm streaming and I only stream it while I burn it, it'll be really easy to collect that data. So this part here comes up, it's light over here, but he's got a V. Not very dark. It's a small little V. Yeah, sure. I'm also going to color this in a bit. Because that just looks like so dark there, and I think that continuing the line out. It's all about blending it out, right? I feel like the closer I get to the end of this piece, I'll be trying more dramatically to get a hold of them. Because like I said, I think anybody would want it. Tell you though, man, the 485, the light hair burns so slow compared to everything else. But he's actually a very light dog. I think it's a he. I'm not sure if Fish is a boy or a girl. I mean, that'd be great. I'd like to see more followers just because, you know, wood burning is such a dying art. Like, nobody does it anymore, really. Like, I mean, there's people that do it. There's thousands of us, but... You know, there's thousands of wood burners, but there's millions of tattoo artists. Right, like there's a ton of those. Might drop this up to 500. Or I mean increase it to 500. Yeah, we just like to find those people that actually generally like the wood burning, you know. I just think that'd be awesome. It's like I said, it's absolutely a dying art form, so. Like even wood burner companies, like how many different phone companies is there? How many different tattoo shop companies is there? There's tons. But really solid, good wood burning companies, there's not a lot at all. Like Trenton's like the smallest town ever. And how many tattoo artists does it have? Like how many tattoo places is there in Kingston, you think, Adam? I'm willing to bet a shit ton. One on every block, right? Exactly. But how many wood burners have you seen in Kingston? Right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it's the cuckoo bananas. So I feel like the dogs in this area anyway, for over top of the eye, it's like a mixture dark. That's why I have, there's a faint line here where it starts getting a little bit darker. So it's quite light through here. It's a little bit darker in this. So it's just, I have to make sure that I'm going in and like making sure that it's full. So anything about dog portraits, they always look so weird, like when you're just working on one area, like that doesn't look like a goddamn dog. You know? It looks just like weird, but once the rest of the face fills in, you're like, oh, hi dog. And it looks just like it. Always happens. That's why whenever customers are like, oh, I just started your piece, can I get a picture? No. Because you're just going to think it's going to turn out horrible, but the reality of it is not even remotely close to the way it should be yet. I'll tell them that too, like, no, not yet. Because they'll always sit there like they made a bad decision. It's like, it'll look just like the dog when it's done. Relax, breathe. Actually, I want to do something real quick. What great music. Should still have it on mute. Yep. Yay. Well, let's see if that helped. Right. Yeah, it's really like round. And this, oh, yeah. I was looking at the wrong screen. God, I'm stupid. I'm like, why is it laggy? I'm not even looking at the right screen. Oh, that's so funny. That's funny. I put the link in chat and I got banned. That quick. That's hilarious. Try to do something nice for somebody. Wow, I'm banned for a month. A month. Wow. Oh. I got unbanned. Maybe somebody looked at the link, but you're currently timed out from chat for 10 minutes. Like, what? All I did, I'm like, hey man, I'm making this for you, bro. You can't talk anymore ever. That's hilarious. I'm glad they unbanned me. That's nice of them. I think it's because I used the wrong, account. I think that's what it was, because I actually subscribed to him on my other. Did that music just stop? It did too, because I logged out of that Twitch. Damn it. Oh, every damn time this happens. Go to my stupid email. I probably have to go to my fucking phone now. That's hilarious. You've been banned for 6 years. You know what's actually really great about Hasan though? Honestly, it's my absolute favorite thing about the guy is if you're watching his stream, you can be a subscriber for fucking 20 years, and if you say something fucking stupid, he's like, no, peace out, goodbye. I absolutely love that about him. I think it's fantastic. It makes me happy whenever I see it. It's like, oh, 2 years, bye. Too funny. I'm going to see if I get this music back, guys. Sorry about that. It's me just being stupid. So anyway, Fish is turning out great. He's going to take probably another 25 hours to get done. You know the worst part is I don't remember what music I was listening to, and that sucks because I actually didn't mind it too bad. Let's see if I can find it. I lost the music that I kind of like. What was it? No, lo-fi. That's what it was, right? I think I mentioned that. All right. Okay. Let's get back to doing this. So by the way, the title for, I guess I have a few more viewers now. Hi, everybody. So it says it's a portrait of Hasan and Fish. Clearly, this is Fish. Alright. But if you look close, in his eye, by the way, it's much better when you're looking at the wood burning, you can actually see Hasan taking the dog's picture. Way better up close than it is in the camera, but I can't change that, so I'm sorry. Alright. I just need his address. Somebody get me his address. That way I can mail it to him when I'm done. So like I said, so this light here carries all the way over and it's got like a bend to it, right? So it bends all the way out until about this line, and this hair, it's not even much darker. It's maybe like 10-15 degrees darker. But what happens is I have to fill in the rest of that patch, and pretty much all the way up to around here. It's just getting to that point where I can fill this up and then fill all the rest up while following the hair pattern of Fish. That's really important too. The hair pattern means everything. Because if they don't align, it just doesn't look right. Actually, I'll probably turn it around so you guys can see it a bit better. I'm gonna fill in this little spot here. I gotta get really close because I can't go too much higher on my temperature gauge. If I do, it's gonna burn it or scorch it, if you will. So I have to make sure that I'm like every single area needs to be touched by this little knife to get the color that I want out of it. I can like manually go in and use the side of the knife just to make it a smidge darker, which I'll probably end up doing. Although it's a very light dog and this is a very light area that I'm doing. But usually I wait to like this area right here. You see the color here, then the color here. If I go through and if I just run my blade over it really lightly on a lower temperature, it'll kind of blend the two together so it doesn't look so choppy, if you will. But I'll wait to do that. I'll fill in everything and then I'll go back in and kind of highlight those areas that I need to fill up. Right, fish? He agrees. Also, you see like there's a lot of little dark lines all over it, right? That's to show the hair pattern. Yeah, like I said, even if somebody jumps in from his channel or whatever and looks at it, they're going to think it's stupid because that's all you can see. But when it's full, trust me. Trust me. Everybody will agree it looks just like him. Or her. I need to know if fish is a boy or a girl. It's kind of important at this point. So I look like a dick. So yeah, all of this is kind of continued up all the way to like just surrounding this. I don't know if you guys can see out by turning at an angle. You see that line right here? So it turns up and it keeps going, and then that hair is just a slightly different color. Not by a lot either. It's actually a very, very small amount, but I can keep burning it on this angle so you guys will be able to see it. Like I said, I'm just filling it in, just filling it in, just filling it in. You know, when you really think about it, though, wood burning is a crazy, crazy art form. Just how long it takes is insane. And I feel like I'm decent at it, but there's so many people out there that absolutely just kick the shit right out of me. Just amazing artists that have been doing it forever. And some that haven't been doing it forever. Just absolutely blow me out of the water. But you practice and you get better. That's all you can do. Yeah, I was up to 9, eh? That was nice. That's a lot for me. See, when you're looking up close, though, it doesn't look so awkward. Like, when it's far back like this, it looks really awkward. But up close, now picture the rest of this area colored in. It won't look so weird, right? But when you add, like, look at his nose. It looks like a potato or, like, an old potato or a mushroom. Right? What the hell are those little dots? What is that? That's just like... That's so weird. This is sanded with 1,000 grit sandpaper. 1,000 grit. You can literally skate on this board and it's like still got shit just laying all over it. I don't know why, but it does. Alright. So I'm just going to continue to fill in around here so that I can close in on this area and get that part of the head moved on. This is such a pretty dog, though. Like, when you see his picture, still don't know if it's a boy or girl. I think it's a boy, but just a beautiful dog. And the sad thing is that he's no longer got the dog. It ended up getting cancer, I believe, and passing on, which is terrible. It absolutely sucks when you lose a pet. Especially a dog, like, it's terrible. Like, if Jessie lost our cat, she'd be devastated because it's like she's constantly with us, constantly on her lap, and I can see that. But just with a dog, that unblinding, unrelenting love that it has for you. So far, I've been streaming for... Does it give a timer on it? I know it's been a while. Where the hell's my timer? I think I'd get better at this shit, you know that? You really would. Doesn't matter, I guess. Oh, thank you. So literally in like 3.5 hours, that's all I've gotten done. And it's still not done because I'm going to have to go over it probably 2 or 3 more times at least for a little bit. So this is where the hair pattern starts breaking off. So right now it's kind of like just mimicking, but when you get to the top of the head, it goes straight back, right? So it's like the top of the crown. All of these hairs here literally go straight down, and then it all kind of curves in as it goes. So I'm going to start bending these curves to straighten up here, and then by the time they get to here, kind of like a clock, it'll be straight up and down. That's the plan anyway. And I'm actually starting to get to the lighter part of the head, so I'm going to turn down the temperature by like 15 degrees. Okay, they didn't break. It's supposed to happen. Alright, let's go. I'm going through this part pretty quick, so it's changing the color. But like I said, I'm going to go over with the side of the blade, and that just blends all that color together. And I think with this new wood burner I got, it's going to be a lot easier to obtain that color. I said it before too, there's a darker patch there at the top of the crown. Or side of the crown, I guess. I need a better streaming light though. To you guys it's probably not so bad, but to me it's a nightmare. But now you guys should be able to start seeing the hair turn. If I hold it up like that, see how it's coming around? Like here it's kind of like out, 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 and now it's starting to come up. But yeah, the dog's definitely darker than this, so I'm going to have to go over it just lightly. But trust me, once I do it, like, even a little bit. Actually, I can probably show you an example. So here, I'll just do this part here behind the eye, because that's supposed to be light. Glasses on. So I'm just going over it super light, because I don't want to scorch it, I don't want to change the color or alter it too much. And if you do it too much, it'll actually flatten it out, so you're not getting as much detail in it. I suppose it is something I could do as I go, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. I'd rather just do it all at the end. So I'm going to do it to like here, I think, and then... And it takes the scratchiness out of it too, because what happens is that you'll get almost like a... Because of all the lines in the knife is so damn sharp, it'll start to appear scratchy. You don't want that. I want it to be just blend, almost like a nice solid color in a sense. Like everywhere on the dog has a different variation of colors slightly, from like one strand of fur to the next. Oh, Seraphine's back. But if you look, you can see the color difference from here and here. So just going over it lightly and then solidifying that color, it'll look a lot better. I don't know how dramatic or whatever it is to you guys. But you can clearly see a difference between them. Or I hope you can, right? Yeah, you can. I know you can. You're all telling me, all my followers. Hey, if you haven't followed yet, I appreciate it. I have 7. I'm a long ass way to my goal. I'd really appreciate a follow. I stream a lot. And hell, I don't even know if my alert box is turned on, to be honest, so that'd be great to know. I don't think it does anything fancy when the alert comes on. I don't even really know, to be honest. So right now the hair is still turning, but it's still now it's coming up to like the clock point, right? So it's gonna be coming this way, 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 that way. Clean out the knife a little bit. With the smallest amount of ash on it just alters the burn. It doesn't take long at all to... Oh shit. I accidentally hit the inside of this. It instantly just fucking covered my knife and whatever the hell's on that. All I know is it smells like ass. Well, they got it out. That's all that matters. Okay, I'm gonna flip this around so I can go in like real close. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm at the end of that one patch, at least this area, so I know I can burn everything head to. It's actually got two little spikes too from his collar that you can see. Right there and right there. You can't see them yet because they're really light. But they're there. The fuck is that? No. Yeah, there we go. And it's starting to come together. Yay! I always wonder when I'm doing woodburnings how many lines, how many times I do this. So I'm willing to bet it's a shit ton. Probably an extremely high number. I'm gonna count. Who wants to hear math? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 41, 2, 3, 4. Imagine doing that all during the stream. I'd be all by myself forever. So, oh yeah, you guys can see when I hold like that. Perfect. Yeah, I've just been sitting here thinking about like what I could do in my stream, you know, like ideas. And there's another idea I have too. But I feel like people would think I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. And it's kind of stopping me from even trying it. But it's like every day, you know, in the news and shit like that, you hear like just these fucking terrible stories. Hot tub. What? No, I was not thinking of a hot tub, Adam. Where's your head at, bro? No, but it's like, I was just sitting there thinking, like, you know, I'd love to do a stream that means something. Like, don't get me wrong, money's great and all that stuff, but with me, I don't think I could be the richest person in the world, and I feel like I would give away, like, oh yeah, hot tub stream. But I feel like I'd give away a lot of it, because I like helping people, you know? Like even raising $200, it's such a small amount for the food bank, but it's really a really big amount. Like there's so much they can do with it. There's so many families that can be fed, you know. But I was sitting here thinking like, and you know, it's kind of sad, and whether I do it or not, it's just kind of it's kind of an up in the air. But I was thinking like the school shootings, you know, they always picture, you know, children or people affected by this shit. Or, you know, somebody that passes away, or, you know, a sad story that kind of just relates to you. And but it's like, imagine doing a portrait of, you know, like one of those kids, you know, and then sending it to their parents. Like, how amazing would that be? That somebody probably, you know, I guess for the school shooting portion of it, from a whole nother country is taking the time out to work 30 hours on a gift just to say, you know, I'm sorry that happened. I don't know. But I do feel like people would think I was just trying to get famous off of, you know, what's happening to people, and it sucks that, you know, they would think that. But I've had, you know, customers come into the market when I'm selling my shit, and I had a piece. It was support your troops, or is that not support your troops? It was a giant leaf, and all the all the things of the leaves were just marching soldiers. And then underneath, lest we forget, right, the whole Canadian anthem to Remembrance Day. And they were, I wasn't even in the room. They were actually telling the story to another vendor that was in the other room, and I was overhearing it. It broke my heart. Like, this guy was a war hero, and he died saving somebody else's life, you know. And I literally just walked up and I just grabbed the piece off the wall and I just handed it to him. Said, you know what, you deserve this more than any customer that's gonna buy it. And just seeing the reaction was just priceless. You know, there's just some things that you can't change. And that meant a lot to him, right? It's getting there though. The whole merge lines and everything. Look at the detail though. Like, look at that. You can see the lines. Every little tick is another burn line. Getting there. Actually, the color's not too off. It's slightly off, maybe. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's getting there. I nailed the eye though. That eye is really good. It's really well done. The only thing I would change in this eye is there's like a flap that I may have to scrape out because it didn't really turn out from the color variation, so I may have to scrape it just to highlight it just a smidge, just to get some of that back. But like thinking about like the whole, you know, sending portraits of kids or whatever. And it's like, even if people were to say, oh, you're only doing it for this reason or this reason, it's like, fuck you. It takes 35 hours to do one of these pieces. So whatever reason you think I'm fucking doing it, I'm investing 35 fucking hours to do it. You know, so it's like, it's an absolutely nice gift for whoever's potentially going to get it. And there's always going to be dickheads no matter what. No matter what you do. I seen a video today of a woman that was parked, and she was making a TikTok video. And some woman came up freaking out at her because she was parked beside her husband's car or her boyfriend's car. She's like, my boyfriend's parked there. She's like, it's a fucking parking lot. There's always somebody parked there. Well, that's my spot. She's like, excuse me? It's a parking lot. Are you alright? Like, you can't be parking beside my boyfriend. That's bullshit, she says. Like, what the fuck? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, how crazy do you have to be where you can't even park beside somebody's, like... Can you imagine that? It's like, you know, Jesse's on the bus, and then I get on the bus and you're sitting next to her, and I just start randomly beating the shit out of you. Like, you can't sit next to my girlfriend. Like, it's a bus. Like, what? People are crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Some of us. Not all of us. On that note, I gotta pee and I need more coffee. So I'm just gonna leave that up for now and expand my head from these glasses in the headset. So I'll be back in a minute, guys. And gals. And whatever you identify yourself. Be back. I'm back. Did you guys miss me? You can tell me. And thinking about it, like, I was just saying to Jess, and she's like, oh, you streaming again? I'm like, yeah, I'm streaming again. She's like, I would just like it if you were able to get subs. Like, just to reach that plateau is a difficulty on its own accord, you know what I mean? Like, I have no idea what's required in order to get so that people can sub to you. Like, just the fact that they could would be awesome. It'd be great. But I honestly have no idea how it's even a possibility. I don't know how you go about it. I don't know what happens if you do. None of that. Do you have any ideas, Adam, what it takes? Like, I don't think it's a lot. I know you have to have, like, so many streamed hours. You have to be on so many days, and you have to have so many views. Like, right now it says I have 3 people watching, but do I actually have 3 people watching? I don't know. If I do, they're not very talkative. Hi guys, hello, hello. But a lot of people, actually, there was a guy at Myersburg. He told me that he used to watch he's watched like all my YouTube videos. But he says he just gets really high and watches them. 500 total minutes. Well, that's easy. Broadcast in last 30 days, at least 7 unique broadcast days in 30 days. An average of 3 concurrent viewers of more than over the last 30 days. Well, at this rate, I'm going to have subs by the end of Christmas of next year. Look forward to that. Yeah, I see the 50 followers. Oh, my glasses. I was like, why is this so far away? There we go. Okay. Stupid mouse, go away. Alright, so now we're at the top of Fish's head. The music stopped. Why did the music stop? I didn't stop the music. Did I reach like the end of it? I didn't pause it. Let's choose chill vibes. Did I just turn down my headset? You hear music? Oh. Damn it. I fat muted myself. But I turned it down so I couldn't hear shit. That's funny. That's really funny. Sometimes your gut just gets away with you, you know? I was like, why the fuck? What happened to the music? I thought maybe I just came to the end of it. Alright, let's go. You know what we need to do? I have a theory to get followers. It's crazy enough to work. So, you play a game of League all night. Well, I burn a League character, right? But you just do ARAM, so it's super fast, right? And then you share it on every one of the feeds, right? Be like, oh man, this guy's doing a wicked burning a top catch. You guys gotta check this out. It's all a part of the master plan. So I actually got quite a bit of YouTube followers by doing Jinx, right? I'm up to like 51 followers on my YouTube. Which is, you know, a lot for me, right? It's not a bad theory, actually. It's not a bad plan. There's a very specific line right here, so I got to make sure that I watch that too. There's a reason that's there. But I kind of like it because it allows me to change up. I have to go and I have to make sure I watch the angles to which I'm burning. I can literally just do this. There. So now I know. What the hell is COH? Call of Hootie? You playing City of Heroes? That's the one where you're like, you get like superpowers and stuff. I think I played that before. Yeah, right on. I love that you still use the word Superman. Actually, I didn't mean it to sound like Superman, but that's kind of funny. Superman. Well, I'm not burning a lead character tonight, Adam. So I can't. Our master plan won't work tonight. Probably not at all this week. Like so much. I still have 2 custom orders I gotta get done. But I'll probably work on those in the morning, I'm guessing. Look at you go, buddy. That new champ come out yet? Don't get me wrong, dude. I'm like super tempted to jump on and play a few games. It's been so long since I've done anything besides Woodburn or work. Oh, you dickhead. You're such an asshole. You gonna be up for a bit, Adam, or are you like gonna jump on, play one fucking game like nappy time? Because legit, I would probably enjoy playing some League because I have been just doing everything. Ooh, late. I don't even know if I'll be on late. Shit. Okay, but while we're in queuing up, I'm just gonna constantly link my Twitch and be like, you guys gotta follow this because I need all the help I can get. It's like, please. Plus, I don't have, I got, what do I have to do tomorrow night? I don't have anything to do tomorrow night. I don't think. So, I don't want to say your son's name on Twitch, but it's so hard. So your son, is with his mom, I guess, this week? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning. You get them all weekend again? Or is this your non-weekend coming? It's your non-weekend? Wait. So, oh, you don't have them this weekend. God, you guys' system is so confusing. Tell her to check out my Twitch so I can tell her what I think. Hey? I'll just let her have it. I'm like, you can do better. Yeah, I thought you had them because I seen the Halloween pictures. So what do you think, buddy? You want to jump on and play a few? I'm down to do that. Sorry to the 3 people. Honestly, I really appreciate the people that are watching me on Twitch because I don't get a lot of people watching me on Twitch. But, yes, I would absolutely love it if you could follow. I need all the help I can get. Woodburning is not super duper popular, so if you enjoy it, please follow. I'd say subscribe, but you can't because I need more followers, you see. See what I did there? But anyway, that is Fish for now. He's going to look so good when he's done, though. Like, legit. He's going to look so good. So good with this that it's going to look just like him. I'm going to be pressing my damn self with this one. Alright, Twitch. Well, I'm going to take a well-deserved break. I'm going to go play some video games with the buddy. So, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching the stream.